All right, now we have 3 attacks from here. The first one we're gonna go for is the strangle, okay? So I'm gonna use a half Nelson choke from here. I open up the lapel with the hand under his arm. So I use this to grab that lapel closest to me. That's gonna feed to my other hand. My hand's gonna go underneath his neck. This hand pulls the slack out, feeds to the other hand so it's nice and tight. Then my hand that's under his arm is gonna go behind his head and on top of my arm. Behind his head and on top of my arm. And now from here, I just straighten both of my arms out until you get the choke from there, okay? So again, I'm here, grab the near side lapel, feed it to the other hand, keeping my shoulder behind his head, nice and tight, under the arm, behind the head, on top of my arm, and then straight, okay? Second attack from here will be the arm lock. So I'll be in this position, okay? I'm gonna slide my knee up nice and high, scoop up the arm that I want to attack. Just like before, I'm gonna post my hand in front of his head. I'm gonna trap his head to my knee. So it's nice and close and that's confined. Then from here, I slide my foot up to take all the space away. Everything's nice and tight. Shift my weight onto my partner. Bring my knees together. Sit back for the arm lock. Scoop, post, step, knees together. Arm lock. Last attack from here is we're just going to transition to the back. So I stay nice and low here. I collect his wrist and I lock it into position. Okay. So I've got hand under the head. Okay. My other hand is going to feed into a position where I can trap the wrist. My other hand's going to lock on top of there. I want to keep my chest behind his shoulders. My foot is behind his back. And I'm going to sit onto my hip. So I sit down on my hip, I sit him up, and I transition all the way to the back position to hooks in. Okay? So if we change the other side so you can see what's going on. Here, I grab the arm, lock everything in, slide my foot in behind, sit, pull him onto my back, position. Other foot goes in as a hook or just placed onto the hip. Alternatively, go back to the mount position. He turns onto his side. I get the same transition. Instead of sitting back, I'm going to drive forward. So I push forward, driving his shoulder flat, sticking my other hook in, and sprawling him out from here. Okay? Other side. He moves, locks position. I pull his shoulder back. I drive his top shoulder forward. And then I stick my other hook in position.